Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 9 of the Sunderland career mode on FIFA 19. 12 games to go in the League One season. A point outside the automatic promotion spots, but with the potential of improving our team over the next couple of episodes. Although we won't see the fruits of those improvements until next season. You guys have recommended me a number of players to potentially try and pick up on pre-contracts. So I am currently out scouting Moses Odebajo, Dominic Iorfa, Stephen Corker, Fikayo Tomori, although he's more just someone to look at. He's under the age of 24, so I won't be able to sign him. At the age of 23, so won't be able to sign him on a free contract. Josh McEachran's also being scouted, as is Ryan Tunnicliffe, Jordan Jones, Ravel Morrison, and also I mentioned in the last episode I wanted to have a look at Lyle Taylor just to see what his stats look like. So I'm doing that as well whilst we're in the process of scouting a number of different people. We have a busy month of March and a busy month of April, so hopefully we can get the results we need. We've got Plymouth at home first, then Wycombe away. We'll play that one. Going to have to play Barnsley, aren't I, to be fair. And Walsall at home. Play Wycombe, Barnsley and Fleetwood, I think. And then we'll sim all of the home games and hopefully have ourselves in an automatic promotion spot before the end of the episode, rather than just being at the top of the playoffs. It's going to be touch and go whether we get automatic promotion or do have to go through the lottery of the playoffs. In real life, Sunderland had to go through the playoffs and it didn't work out for them this season. Charlton scoring in the last minute of extra time to ensure that they went up and Sunderland did not. Maguire misses a pen for us. Brilliant. 10 minutes into the second half, so we're still drawing at 0-0 here as we head towards the final 10 minutes against Plymouth, and I'd love a win, but we're not going to get it. Although I did just see Luton go 1-0 down there against Rochdale. I just glanced at it. I'm pretty sure it was Luton. So yes, we are now level on points with Luton, but Barnsley have extended their gap slightly to 6 points. So it looks like, as things stand, we're pushing towards just finishing in second. But just finishing in second is enough to get us automatic promotion. So we shall try our best to ensure that we continue to challenge Luton for that spot. Up next will be Wycombe. And like I say, we'll play this one, then we'll play Barnsley on the Tuesday, and we'll have to wait and see what the situation looks like after that game. Fikayo Tomori is a player that we are potentially interested in. Very fast for a centre-back, 6'1" as well. Okay jumping, decent strength, agility is good too. Very good in the tackle for his age and his overall rating. So that's a genuine option for next season, 100%. Jordan Jones is a player we could look to sign on a pre-contract. 37 strength doesn't fill me with confidence. He's very fast, but I'm not sure he's going to be suited to my style of play. I like to be physical and robust in the way that I play my football and, you know, shrug players off, work some space, etc. I need my players to be able to hold off defenders, and I just don't think that Jordan Jones is going to be able to do that. So I'll put him on the back burner. Still a maybe, but not a definite at this stage. Wycombe, though, away from home is a game that we definitely would like to win. Jack Clark is going to continue on the left. Lyndon Gooch continuing on the right. Jack Clark, yeah, he can play on the left, that's fine. Reece James at left back, and a Matthews, Flanagan, Dunn, Caseda still in goal. He's still making sounds that he wants to leave the club, so we'll wait and see what happens on that front. But hopefully we can get 3 points here and then head into the game against Barnsley, which is certainly would like to win. Not a must win, but probably a must not lose, considering the nature of the table at this stage, although that depends on what happens here. Win this, and if Barnsley lose, it might be a win and go top. We'll have to wait and see. Corner, Jack Clark to deliver. It's whipped in well, and Flanagan, well, he rose very well, but unfortunately didn't aim it as well. Decent opportunity, that. Got up really, really well on the back of the defender, but unfortunately wide of the target. Jack Clark knocks that down nicely to Maguire. We'll try and accelerate away if we can. Turns well into the space. Akin Fenwa apparently scored 2 goals in his last 2 games, so we'll have to be wary of him up top. Gooch trying to find some space on the edge of the box here. Lyndon Gooch shot blocks. He might drop to Maguire. But it hasn't ended up in the back of the net, I think is the best and only way I can phrase that. Ratiu, across to Matthews. Can we squeeze ourselves 1-0 up before half-time? Maybe. Grigg. There's Lyndon Gooch on the overlap. Turns back. We'll float it in. It's deflected. It finds only Will Grigg. Catamole. Shot blocked well by McCarthy. It will be 0-0 at half-time. Scored a couple of very important goals recently, Lee Catamole, so I was hoping maybe he could pop up with another one there. Maybe in the second half. It's just so many blue shirts back there. It's very difficult to break them down. Gooch forward quickly to Grigg, looking for Maguire, but intercepted by El Abd. Sums up this game so far. Difficult to break down, Wycombe Wanderers. Not really, on paper, one of the best sides in the league, to be fair. But unfortunately for us, they're good enough at the moment to keep us out. Nice turn by Bolton in towards a teammate, but punched away. Slow Samuel down there because there was plenty of people in the middle waiting, but Casada concedes this time. In the 59th minute, Wycombe have finally taken the lead. Lofted into the middle, and he's headed that not right into the corner, but far enough away from the keeper that he can't get to it. 1-0 to Wycombe. Thompson. Forward there to Bolton. Oh, it's nice football from Wycombe. And he will score, surely, yes. A quick fire double from Wycombe. And they might well be out of sight now. 2-0 up in the 67th minute. We will make changes, but it might be too little, too late. 2 in the middle, and maybe 1 out wide as well. Jack Clark coming off for Jamal Lowe. I think we might be losing this one, though. I see the run being made by Honeyman there, but he stopped. Find Adam Matthews down the wing. Cuts inside nicely. Having to shake off a couple of challenges. Honeyman will lay that in front of Max Power, who has the space to shoot and will find the top corner in style. Pick the ball up. Balls will go again. 2-1. Great finish there from Max. Really pleased with that. Top draw. Top bins. But will it turn the result for us? We need to do what they did and score 2 quickly. Corner for Wycombe. Looked in well. The obvious way to get rid of that from Lyndon Gooch, but away it went. Another corner for them. Paris Cowan Hall has come on for Bolton for Wycombe here. That's not the best of balls in again. Hacked away by Gooch, and if Maguire can cause the defence some problems here, we could be in. If I'd have stolen it away there, no one was catching Sean Maguire, but this is good football from Wycombe, and it might yet fall for them. Casada with the save, but I don't think we're going to have time to get up the other end before the final whistle goes. Indeed we don't. Max Power tried to spark a comeback, but unfortunately it's a 2-1 defeat away from home against Wycombe Wanderers, and doesn't do our promotion hopes any favours whatsoever. Barnsley win, Luton draw, so they will be a point above us as they were at the beginning of the episode after 2 games, and Charlton are starting to close the gap as well now, and Portsmouth aren't too far behind either, and Walsall also snatching at the heels of those above them. Up next for us is a very important game now against Barnsley. Lose this and the title is gone for sure. Win it and we could yet win the league. I've no idea how this season is going to end. Corley Woodrow on the corner for Barra. There's Tiam on the left. They're the league's top goal scorers, Barnsley. Also the league's top points haulers as well. Top of the table and top of the scoring charts. Does mean this is going to be a particularly difficult game, and you can tell by just the way they were playing the ball about there that they mean business in this game as well. We'll lock that through there for Keziah Sterling, who's playing his first game for me here in this one. Trying to use Maguire, who's slightly tired, as perhaps an impact sub rather than someone to start from the off, but Keziah not necessarily hitting the ground running on that occasion. He ran, he just couldn't hold anybody off to save his life. Jamal Lowe starting on the right-hand side. Max Power gets the start after his goal in the last game. And Jamal Lowe certainly needs to be better with his shooting if we're to get ourselves in front in this one. It's a lovely ball by Barra to Tiam. Shot comes in, but it's comfortable enough for Casada. Barnsley going to be dangerous throughout the game. We know that. That was supposed to go out here towards Jack Clark. Why it didn't, I'm not sure. Expecting this to be more of a defensive performance needed than attacking prowess. They are the most dangerous side in the division, Barnsley. And as such, we're going to have our wits about us at the back. So far we have. Well, Hedges has done me there with a turn. Woodrow to Hedges again, to Woodrow. Back to Cavare. Playing the ball about really nicely here, Barnsley. This is sumptuous stuff. Be a corner for them. Alex Mowat will take it, the former Leeds man. Delivered in, good ball. Woodrow knocks that down. Is this something from the training ground, perhaps? Oh, it has ended up in the back of the net. Pinnock able to outmuscle the defender next to him. How it didn't end up in the back of the net from the first effort, I'm not sure. Down and I'm certain onto the line from there to the box here. Oh, I can't quite believe that hasn't gone in, and then just hasn't got the strength there, the defender, to hold off Ethan Pinnock. It's 1-0 Barnsley, and the league's top goal scorers and league leaders lead and score. Paneos driving forward from left back. Former Nottingham Forest man is the decent left back for this level, and the header there goes over the bar thanks to the deflection of Reece James. Going to try again from the corner. Short this time. Okay, slightly unnecessary. Pinnock flicks it on, looking for his second headed goal of the game. Casada comfortably behind it though, thankfully. Get this around the corner with 09, looking for the runner Jamal Lowe. We'll keep that run going. Turns well. Support here. There's a number of black shirts forward here. And can the Black Cats get themselves level? Jamal Lowe. Someone at the back post. No, Pinnock's in the way. He's doing the business at both ends of the pitch here. Still 1-0 Barnsley, 5 minutes before half-time. Corner for Barnsley. They're going to go short again. No massive step-overs this time. Something else from the training ground, maybe. Oh. He was in. The referee's given them a free kick when I'm sure they were going to score a second goal there. Mowat dinks this in and will clear it. Has that saved us from going 2-0 down and kept us in the game as a whole? Big second half coming up now. We can't surely let that let-off go. We have to push. We have to play better. We have to get ourselves level. To Jamal Lowe. Just get that there to Grigg. Kezai Sterling direct with the run. Positive stuff from him. Turns well enough. I've got support arriving. We'll find Jack Clark in on goal. Oh, dearie me. What an awful effort from Jack Clark. I tried to do the low driven, and evidently his left foot just isn't good enough to do that. Dougal on for Alex Mowat as they make a change in the midfield here at Barnsley. We could have found ourselves level there and right back in the game. James lifts that over the top, looking for Sterling, can't find him. We've been 10 minutes in game since we made those changes, and still the ball hasn't gone dead. Corley Woodrow turns away well, ball bounces free. Sterling does well actually there to hold on to the ball, give him his dues. Grigg forward to Jamal Lowe, right, knock it long, chase it and run. Come on Jamal, you're quick, you're really quick. Well lofted into the middle and headed away by Jackson. Header one there, Kezai Sterling, no, with a dead pass, looking for a teammate. And it's now been almost 20 minutes in game since we made those changes, and still no sign of those substitutes. Ball through here for Hedges. Oh, the shot comes in and it's tame. I'm not going to have the time, I don't think, with the substitutes now to try and make the difference. Here come Barnsley again. Tian playing, they play some really nice football in this game, Barnsley. Here's Woodrow, nice turn, pulls it back. Just trying to force them backwards here. Cross comes in, Woodrow with a header, comfortable for Casada, and still the ball hasn't gone out of play. 61st minute, I think I made those changes, and still nothing. Right, come on, Jack. This time be better. Play it in front of Will Grigg, who's onside, I believe. Bottom corner, and a leveller. Sunderland 1, Barnsley 1. We didn't need the substitutes in the end. Will Grigg brings us level against the league leaders. We said it was a must not lose, and it looks like we won't be losing. Grigg buries that very nicely in the bottom corner. His 12th goal of the League One season. Now the substitutes come onto the field to play for the final 2 minutes rather than the final 22 minutes. But it looks like we're going to get a point. So that's why we made the changes, was to try and get ourselves level. And we've been able to do that even without them. Free kick for Barnsley. 91st minute. Not now. Do not concede now. Dougal, effort, saved by Casada. Well, we'll try and catch them on a quick counter. Flick this on with Grigg and we might have a chance, but no, it's knocked down well by Barnsley man, and there's the final whistle. Overall, I'm happy with the point, especially against the side that were running away with the league title, and also joint top goal scorers in the league with Luton Town, who scored 2 there and now find themselves top of the goal scoring charts. We are third still, a point ahead of Portsmouth, 3 points behind Luton, with Walsall next. That game was a home one, I believe, that will be simulated. Walsall, actually, they're in 6th, as you can see, so having a decent season themselves will have to be good to get the performance here. Let's see what we can do from these youth scouts. We'll say no to him, no to him, no to him. Said 60 to 94, that has potential. 62 to 82, we'll say no to you. And I had some scout reports back on some of the players we were looking at here as well. Jordan Jones, we had his scout report back and I wasn't sure about him. Tomorrow we did Stephen Corker. 27 years of age, Stephen Corker, at 70 rated. Would certainly be an improvement on what we've got. I would be open to signing him. Dominic Iorfa as well. Pacey, not the most agile at all though. Very, very rigid in the way that he plays his football evidently, and technically not that amazing. I'm not sure about Dominic Iorfa. I'm not sure about him at all. Let's have a look on SoFIFA and see what his potential is. Dominic Iorfa, 67 rated, potential of 70. I'm going to say no to Iorfa. I will try and go in for Stephen Corker though, I think. We'll try and get a deal done here. Approach to sign him and get ourselves, hopefully, a new centre-back for next season. A centre-back with Premier League experience, of course, Stephen Corker. We'll say crucial, because I'm pretty sure that's what he'd want. We've got £25,000 available in the wage budget. No, imagine a 1-year deal. No, not a chance. I would imagine that they're going to want some form of bonuses in the deal, meaning that sign the 2 years, thank you. Meaning that we won't be able to use all of the £25,000 for wages. I'll offer him 6 to come back to the UK. We'll see if he'll accept it. 5.2, but with bonuses. I shall remove those bonuses because all of the money I need is going to come in handy here, and we'll offer them 5.6. I mean, it's less than what I initially offered. How much do I get back for removing the signing bonus into my wage budget? Just to see if it might be worth letting him have just a couple of £100. 5.7 with a 30th fine. Stephen Corker is in. We will have a new starting centre-back next season. Stephen Corker joins us from Alanyaspor in Turkey. He's coming back to the country. We'll have ourselves a really decent starting centre-back for next season. Not sure whether I'm going to try and keep Jimmy Dunn on a permanent after his loan spell this season. He's gone and scored me a goal here to equalise immediately after Walsall went 1-0 up through Zeli Ismail. So maybe we should sign Jimmy Dunn on a permanent next season. We're going to be selling Ozturk though, and Louvens. So I did need another centre-back. And that deal now done. We can sell Ozturk and Louvens next year and hopefully get ourselves some decent money to bring someone else in. Unfortunately, Walsall have gone 2-1 up here through Gordon. And we'll get the victory too. So that's going to bring them into the fight for the automatic promotion spots now. We've dropped to 5th here. 6 points inside the playoffs now. 4 points away from the automatic promotion spots. Running the risk of getting caught in no man's land in the middle of the playoffs. Need to get ourselves back up towards the auto spots, please, over the course of the next 2 games in this month. It's Fleetwood that will play and then Burton that will sim. We shall try everything possible to get back into the top 2. Maguire dinks that over there to Lyndon Gooch. Take it in his stride. Good lad. Turns well. There's the pass looking for Sean Maguire. Another turn back inside. Maguire. Wallace closes me down brilliantly. Coming out of nowhere to win the tackle. Up we go! Good header from Will Grigg, but well saved by the keeper. Let's try again, shall we? Put it in a similar area. Oh, this time Dean Marnie heads away. We'll keep that in, maybe? Oh, not fast enough to get to it, but regardless, it is still our possession. Matthews forward there to Ratu, out to Gooch. Oh, he's kicked that straight at the man in front of him. Poor from Lyndon Gooch. Can't be that hard to play a 5-yard pass to a teammate, surely. And Matthews wins it back, though. And still we come forward. Grigg looking for Gooch again. And we find Sean Maguire in the middle. Maybe! Yes, we can! And 1-0 Sunderland is the score in the 17th minute. That's much more like it. Maguire. See Jack Clark making that move. Play him in. Drops the shoulder well. Good cross too. Grigg with the header over the bar. Great delivery from Jack Clark on that far side. And if Will Grigg was able to aim that better, to be fair, he's a big lad in front of him to try and get up and over. Tried his best there, Will Grigg, but unfortunately wasn't good enough to give us a second goal. Win that header. We might yet get a second goal. Just lift that. There we go. Gooch. Grigg. Maguire is there. Here's short is Catamol. And across there is Jack Clark. Took that with his left when I tried to aim it with his right. Why he used his left foot there, I'm not sure. Look, it's coming onto your right and then... yeah, I don't know. Can't tell you. Hunter into Madden. Turns well. Holt and Madden linking up again. Here's Holt down the left. Decent delivery. Flicked on by Hunter. Oh, he should never score there. That should never go in. It's an incredible header, but that should never go in. Oh, wow.
Well, take another look at this, Alan Smith. You'd have been proud of this one.
I mean, that's an incredible header. Should the keeper do better there? I mean, I just don't know. Perhaps. Or has it just dipped at the wrong time and caught him out? Fleetwood equalised with 22 minutes to go. Husband into Holt. It's good football from Fleetwood. We don't want to find ourselves going behind now. Catamol gets that away. And Charlie White finds Will Grigg. And there's space on the far side for Sean Maguire. Moved him out to left mid as Jack Clark even got substituted off. And Sean Maguire doesn't win us the game. Good save by the keeper to stop us from getting a second just a few moments from the end of the game. Not going to get a better chance than that to win this now. Madden into Wallace, given away. Flanagan work it forward there to Watmore. Into Catamol. Grigg across to Honeyman. See the run being made by Lee Catamol. Is he going to do it again? No. Honeyman trying to find some space to accelerate. In there to Charlie White. Charlie White's shot blocked and cleared away. Just won't quite go in for a second time here against Fleetwood despite all of our best efforts. It's going to be another draw here. A point away from home in the northwest after having travelled from the northeast. And what that does for our promotion hopes, I'm unsure. Hopefully Barnsley dropped points, but I doubt they did. Fleetwood's only chance of the entire game was that header that went in. Barnsley win 2-0 against Walsall, which helps us in one regard because it means Walsall will drop points in the playoff chasing pack. We are 4 points above them and Scunthorpe now, and 3 points behind Luton, who have dropped yet more points. So the opportunity still with this simulated game coming up against Barnsley, against Burton even, to perhaps still close on the top two. Difficult league to do well in League One this season, and even more difficult when our squad really isn't that good. We don't have the best of teams here at Sunderland, and it seems everyone that's been talking in the comment section about having previously done a Sunderland mode of their own. Oh no, then I'll be missing both my goalkeepers again, aren't I? Great! Well, this is going to go well then, isn't it? First port of call next season, sign a goalkeeper that isn't going to be called up for international duty. Unless, of course, we get promotion, in which case we'll get the break for the internationals. But at League One level, if we don't get promoted, I certainly need a new goalkeeper next year. Someone from a country that isn't going to take my player away. So England, basically, because they're not going to take a League One goalkeeper, are they? Akins gets his second and Burton's second of the game. 09's trying his best in goal. Ledbetter with a penalty. We might be getting another draw. No, never mind. David Templeton wins it for Burton in the 84th minute. Charlton now in second. Luton only draw. Charlton win. We are 5 points outside the automatic promotion spots as things stand. It looks like we're destined for playoff football this season. We shall wait and see, but right now things aren't going too well for us with regards to chasing that automatic promotion spot. Casada still wants to leave. New squad monthly report 77 to 91 for Lance Cook. Still looking like he'd be better off as a centre back. George Harrison. Okay, looking fairly decent. 85 to 94 potential for him at 17. Liam Bennett, we are training him and he could still become a decent player for us. Jamie Ward, 70 to 86 potential at CDM. Strong, good stamina, good jumping, 6'5" there, Jamie Ward. Might be a decent player in a couple of seasons' time. Harrison Green, a centre forward that could potentially be decent in a couple of seasons' time. Lance Turner, 77 to 83. I'm going to let you go now, my man. Reece Moore, 78 to 92. Potential maybe. And Morgan Edwards, 77 to 94. Potential there too. Some okay young players in the works, but tomorrow we will end the league season. And if it's the playoffs, then we shall play them the day after. But it will be April and May tomorrow, ending the league season. Join me for that one. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on more. Actually, the next video, pardon me, the next video won't be tomorrow. It will be Wednesday. As I mentioned in the last episode, I'm going away to EA Play. So videos will be every 2 days until I get back rather than daily. So just the way of things, I'm afraid. So for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in episode 10 on Wednesday.